Ya, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks you for time you have to give. I'm an presentation. Here I will paper title Module Automotive as an improvement of vocational high school learning outcomes. I'm on behalf on Suyitno from Universitas Muhammadiyah Purworejo, Indonesia. An introduction. Education is an effort to change human character for the future. It is important for the Indonesian people to be aware of the safe education in order to improve the quality of human resource. Quality improvement helps in the context on country development. Learning is a complex process that happens to everyone throughout his life. Learning is a human way to develop ability, skills, attitudes by individuals with learning resource to stand goals. Learning is a process of interaction between student and teachers and learning resource in a learning environment. Teacher or educators become facilitators to help students to develop potential in the ability of skills are developed to be useful life. In the teaching and learning process, educators must have goals talk to make students easy to understand and absorb the lesson they follow. Learning media is one component that is no less important than teacher because in a good learning both are interrelated with each other. Learning media is used for facilitating learning activities. So, that learning is more attractive to students who will recognize interest in participating in the learning process. Learning media also function as an intermediate in the process of delivering material from teacher to student. So that's the material present in interesting, easy to catch and understand to by student. It is hub that's used for good learning media will increase interest and optimal success in learning process. The study aims to number one, for knowing how developing of a module on the lesson automotive basic for increased result study. Number two, for knowing how to eligibility of the module to be applied to as less than basic automotive jobs in vocational school. And number three, for no in-house research study after using the module for base automotive. Methods used in study, this is research and development or R&D with the ID development model. Number one, analysis. Number two, design. Number three, development. Number four, implementation. And number five, evaluation. Population study, class 10, SMK alien in they are the four student. Instrument data collection use test and question response is starting test, try and already full with condition validation. Data analysis using the test. Research and discuss. At the beginning, a module in according picture. So designs from consisting of four title, a module, builder, yes, and also name against. There's a module before use for starting must go. The aspect test First, experts tests are carried out by media experts and material experts, each of whom in component is developed. This module is test on student two stage, namely the small group test and the large group test. Small group trial average. From this result can be concluded the learning media has been developed can be said to be valid or good. From the result of the response in figure 2, when the student above, the average result is from this result is we conclude the basic automotive module spin development can be to be valid or very good and ideal to use in the learning process in the classroom. This research produce electronic module atau a module based on flipbook makes then the research used in the AD methods. The results show that flip-based media makes basic electronic subject. Conclusion, based on the research result, the following conclusion to be on the feasible of the module, learning shows basic automotive work material can be from carried media gauge very visual category. Material expert gave goods entering the very visible category. The student respond with the two-stage, namely limited group trial. The media got score percentage goods and include the very visible category and media response is taken from the experimental class, which in the class, the subject of media application goods. Conclusion can be result the media measurement, the media include the very visible category. Thank you. That's my presentation. More or less apology. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.